Welcome back, everybody. We are here with all things relevant. As you can see, my buddy Sal and partner in crime is here as always. Looking good, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I want to know how that sounds like on the headphones. I don't have any this time. We have a reoccurring guest today.
3 times.
Is it 3 times?
3 times. This is
three
third
times.
time
It is
right
3
here.
times. Wow, nice.
3-peat.
Hat trick.
We have Mr. Sir, don't let the introduction happen, sir, please.
Absolutely.
We have Chris, whose last name I still don't know, with Roof Buds here. How you doing, Chris?
Good, man. Good. How are you guys?
We're doing good. We're apparently happy to have you on here, man.
Real happy.
Yeah.
I say apparently because, man, 3 times on here,
times.
bud. That's a record setter. Well, you're going on Guinness for sure.
You know, I wish I could do like some crazy dance, but I appreciate that, man. Thank
Do
you.
it.
No,
Whoa.
Watch out.
Whoa.
Man, you're too slick with it, bro.
Whoa,
You're
quit.
breaking backs on the dance floor for
Hey,
sure.
What can I say? I'm a smooth guy.
You're a smooth criminal.
I'm also your buddy, your roof.
Are you my Roof's buds?
That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Nice.
He said they figured out how to make mobile roofs now, bub. Yeah. They go
Mobile.
to whatever house you move to.
Mm-hmm.
You move to that house and it's got a bad roof. You left one that was good. Take it with you.
There you go.
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
just cut it off the top and
That's it. And I just bring it. Just bring the roof to you. I even have a roofing backpack, believe that too.
Damn, that's dope.
Yeah. Roof in a backpack.
roof.
It's crazy when I pull it out.
So you just like an inventory. Just got inventory in there or something.
I do, man. It's crazy. It's
How many slots you have?
What do you mean slots?
How many slots of inventory you have in that backpack?
Oh, dude, I got tons.
Nice.
Tons. Everything that you need in that backpack. To
Cool.
show
Slots for
everybody.
every kind of entry. Huh?
Oh, dude, 1,000%.
That's great.
Absolutely. And these headphones are crazy. Man.
I wouldn't know nothing about that. I wouldn't.
I just have to say these headphones are like amazing.
If y'all don't know, I don't have any headphones because somebody doesn't have enough inputs for it. So I wouldn't know nothing about that.
Oh, man. Well, I'm sorry, dude. You're lost.
You know what me and Sal can share. He puts one on one ear and I put it on the other ear.
I don't know that that's how these work, bud. These work
We'll
different.
make it work. We'll
Well, hey, look right here. Let's cheer it up right here.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers to
Cheers, guys.
friendship. Right.
friendship.
All the good
And a
stuff.
3-timer.
Yes.
And a
Cheers,
three-timer.
cheers, guys. Cheers.
This here podcast is brought to you by Bamboo.
Bamboo.
If you want to enjoy a really good rum and you feel like jamming to some Lil Wayne, get you some Bamboo today.
Today.
And then put on some of that licky like a lollipop.
I don't know about that part, but yeah.
That's actually really good, dude.
Yeah, it's Wayne's rum actually.
Oh, no kidding. Oh,
Bamboo.
I should have got the reference.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Oh, my God. Went way over my head.
Way over.
Like
Yeah.
a roof.
Man, you hit it right on the head.
That
Yeah. Awesome, dude. Hit the nail on correctly. That was awesome, man.
Nail on the head on top of that roof.
There you go. There you go.
Well, we've been off for just a bit, so it's really great to have
Just a wee
you
bit.
on here, you know, and see how we can kick this off. I think we skipped like a month or whatever, and you know, we're just trying to keep things pushing because you stay down in life, bud. You're not gonna get anywhere,
Yeah.
and it's okay to do that. You know, it's okay to kind of step back a bit, but then you know, get back to the grind.
Yeah, I know. I totally agree. I was telling Memo, he should be here. He was
should be
supposed to
here.
be here, but
We missed the guy.
We missed
yeah,
him for sure.
Awesome. Yeah, partner in crime, brother for life. Yeah, I was telling him it was kind of slow in August, man. We were kind of slow, but we're kind of picking things up again, and everything's been going well. But man, the hustle is real.
Yeah,
It's crazy, right? Like you take like a month off or whatever, like what I did, and dude, and it's like, man, I need to get back in the game.
back in the grind.
Dude, entrepreneurship is no joke, dude. No joke. Unless you got a private liquidation company, you know, offering you big bucks for the company. Dude, it's a lot of hard work.
What kind of liquid are they giving you?
Well, you know, this bamboo. That's what they're
Yes,
giving us.
sir.
That's not a good deal, man. You need more than
That's
that.
a pretty good deal, man.
Yeah.
It'll make you feel good for sure.
Yeah, for about a night, and then you realize you get rid of your company for a bottle of bamboo.
It's like, wait, you sold it for how many bottles? Just the one, Bob.
Just the one memo. What are you talking about?
So from the last time you were here with you and Memo, how long ago was that?
Man, that's a great question.
I have no idea.
That was some months back for sure.
I would
Maybe 6 months.
Was it this year? It wasn't this year.
It wasn't. It was probably had to be a year ago.
Yeah,
Was it?
dude.
been
Maybe
a while.
around this time last year.
It's been a while.
Shit.
My gosh.
No
dude.
way.
Yeah.
Damn, time flies.
is going by.
So we talked about a couple of things then that had to do with y'all's business. I mean, from that year till now,
Yeah.
what have you seen?
Dude, man, I can officially say now the business, we're preferred contractors here in the state of Texas, which is a huge milestone in the company, which basically means is we have better warranties now for the shingle itself. Like the shingle has its own warranty, but let's say, God forbid, we go out of business, right? Owens Corning, we're preferred contractors from Owens Corning. Somebody from Owens Corning will come to the home and check out the home, check out the roof, opposed to just doing the roof and just leaving. So we meet a certain sales standards for Owens Corning, training, license, and whatnot. And dude, we got this whole big certification for that. So it's really big for the company. So if an average roofer comes to your home and is not a preferred contractor, anybody can slap on a roof, no problem. But when you have that milestone on there, kind of gives more confidence to the homeowner. So, it's pretty good.
My
It's
cousins
awesome.
can slap roofs on for sure.
Can you slap a roof?
I haven't seen them in a while, but
Hopefully you didn't get taken away, dude.
hopefully they're still here. But
We usually call those guys a Chuck in a truck or the Handy Andes.
Whoa, what are they giving
yeah,
handies
the
to?
handy Andes. are
Yeah,
every
no,
day.
I mean-
what's the handy part come in? from?
Slapping on roofs. you know?
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
It's so crazy though. I gotta make this point. It's so crazy because like when I meet a lot of homeowners, and we're talking about pricing. So we measure everything by squares, right? But when I'm talking to them, they're like, "Oh yeah, this guy can do it for like $5,000, $8,000." But you're like, "Well, this job is going to cost $20,000, $25,000," and it's like, what's really going on here? So. There's a lot of avenues you have to navigate, obviously, right, to make that secure connection with the client. But really, it's all about relationship too, right? So, the more relationship and the more trust you have with the client, dude, it's an easy win. So, but a lot of people are just like, oh yeah, I can do this for 5,000, 8,000. It's like, okay, no, you can't.
And if you do, tell me how it turns out.
Yeah, exactly. And then a year from now, they get problems.
Has anyone ever offered you sex to fix your roof?
You know, that's a great question.
I mean, and this is being so legit too. Have you ever got customers like that offer crazy stuff?
Are we still doing like the thing, like if I don't answer a question, I can just take a sip of this and just, you guys haven't
You
seen
are
that?
welcome to answer any
So,
question you want.
I'm just gonna take
and
a
the
sip
one
of
you
this
don't
and-
want to answer.
That reminds me of the
You
first
move
time I
on.
had Saul and Ruben as a customer.
Yeah, Ruben offered him.
Well, I wasn't the one
Yeah.
that offered.
Handy Mandy, huh?
He offered him some pretty good valuables.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't offer that. Any of
You know,
that.
that's a great question, dude. You'd be surprised the inside scoop of some of these jobs, these people.
Like if you send send
Crazy.
one of your guys to go over there and talk to him like on a potential fix on a roof, and like, do they ever come back and say, "Man, you ain't gonna believe what this person just offered to fix it"?
No.
Is it because is it because the missus is in here?
No, that's not why.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
because we're,
Professionals.
yeah,
You got to keep the customer professional relationship alive.
there we go.
Yeah.
We're also preferred contractors, so I can't really say.
There's
okay,
certain things
okay.
you can't speak of.
We're the Lamborghinis of
okay.
contracting.
You have
okay?
to pardon us, bub. Like we're just us.
Yeah.
And we give two fucks what anybody has to say about whatever. It's like it doesn't
You know,
matter.
we'll come back off camera. We'll come back to that question.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Fine. So, but yeah, no, but I guess going back to the roofing stuff, like it's, man, from a year to now, like, man, it's
blown up.
dude. Yeah, I mean, now we're hiring a new salesperson. I mean, we're hiring a new team now.
You need two sales guys
dude,
right here.
being the what is it, bamboo?
Bamboo.
Bamboo.
You see the
and you're good to
shirt?
go.
Yeah.
The shirt,
I
mean,
do.
dude, he's gonna get customers like crazy with the shirt.
Just don't wear upside down pineapples, and I think you'd be okay.
Don't do that.
I think it might
Don't
work
do
for
that.
some.
You may have some crazy stories after that.
Oh my god! I don't know if you guys know that, but the upside down pineapple.
swinger
Yeah,
Oh
song.
my
this-
god! I had no idea. I actually have an upside down pineapple shirt that I wore one
Don't
time.
wear it.
Maybe it fits me.
Don't wear it on the cruise.
It was.
They go crazy on it.
Are we talking about like Royal Caribbean
I don't
cruise
know.
or
Just I think anything on the boat.
yeah?
It could be a sailboat. They'll go crazy. I think.
Imagine you on a boat and some random boat comes. Oh, I saw you guys from a mile away. Upside down pineapple.
It's your pineapple upside down. Come on
Look at
aboard,
that
man.
pineapple. It's upside down.
Get over here.
See if we can put it sideways in all kinds of form.
It may hurt, but
It may hurt.
it'd be okay. You'd be all right.
It may hurt.
All right, well, we're back on track, boys. Here we go. We're getting off of it a bit.
Yeah. Well, it's always good, man.
No,
Sorry.
no, it's fine.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's
You
always
see, the
good.
thing is, we have a problem going too far, and then we can't go back to what we were saying.
Well,
You know,
You know, if it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen.
but we're getting better at this. So let's get back to it, boys. Let's get it.
okay.
Major changes that you've seen from a year till now in the business that, you know, have become kind of an obstacle.
So I would put growth as that in a sense, because it's like before when we would go out to a customer's home, right? We would look at it, take drone footage. We'd look at the shingle or the roof and check out the condition, and we're like, oh yeah, this is what's wrong with it, and then here's your price. But what we've done is invested time in ourselves and attended a lot of conventions, and
There's roofing conventions.
there is we went to one 2 weeks ago.
Jeez, there's a convention for everything now.
Yeah, it was good, but it was so. But I'll get to that point. There's a really good point on that. But like now we have a roof and a backpack now, right? Where we can show the material to the clients now. We're backed by Owens Corning now as preferred contractors now. But as far as the growth, when I guess going to that, like now we have tools. To check out the roof, check out the shingle life. Now we have shingle gauges. Now I even have this tiny, like microscope,
Okay, I'm glad you
Checking the
said
roof.
that and thought you were going to go somewhere else with that.
tiny
Can
little
we get
microscope.
validation on that?
Yeah, so there's a specific term for it, but essentially it checks the granule life of the shingle as well too, right? Because if I'm going to somebody's home, right, and I'm going to essentially pitch you for a roof, and keep in mind a lot of roofing companies make their money on insurance claims, right? Because all they have to do is pay their deductible and go. But it's like,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, well, I mean, yeah, it's great money doing that, but we've had no major storms here, no major
Yeah,
hurricanes.
that's right.
So what happens, right?
Can I ask you a question before you
Dude,
go?
go ahead.
Do you get excited when hurricanes come?
You asked me that last time.
Yeah, we asked him that last
did.
time.
And guess, no, Ben, I'm going to answer yes, of course.
Do you see the hurricane? Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, yes and no, right?
Same answer.
sucks.
Obviously, yes for the business,
Right.
but then no, it's like, oh man, all these people's houses are getting.
But the thing about it though is like once we okay, hurricane's coming, rips for a few shingles, but there's more work inside the home that needs to be done that people don't really get to see. But getting the experience now, like when we go into an attic now and we see, the wet spots in the ceilings now and stuff like that. I mean, sometimes we got to the extent it will seep through the walls, right? And then you got that extra area where you really can't see the water, right? So I mean, it's a lot of experience now that's helped us grow. So
But speaking about no hurricanes here, right? Because we haven't seen anything
In a
like
while.
that for the hurricane season, even probably like last season. I don't think so. But what about expanding the business in the future, right? Because, okay, maybe not here, but other places, different states that may have gotten, hit by a storm or hurricane. Like, does that seem very plausible in the future?
yeah, it does. There's a lot of little small things. For example, when you make money in a different state, there's certain taxes that you have to pay in that state. So we're really trying to develop a better game plan as far as not being storm chasers, because essentially that's what you're describing as a storm chaser, right? And we don't want to be. We want to be at the right place at the right time, but we don't want to be where we're the same person. Because I kid you not, this just happened a few weeks ago. So there was an area that got hit with hail, and there was a lady there that called us to go visit, right? Because majority of our business is word of mouth now, but we started doing Facebook ads and all that. But she called us. Long story short, she called us. She replaced her roof 3 times in the past 15 years.
Jesus.
And we're like, why? What's going on? Well, because one, the home. She's like, well, I don't know. I mean, I have roofers coming by my home and telling me, oh, hey, there's a hailstorm that just recently hit, right? And she trusts that person. But eventually, when we went up there, as soon as we stepped on top of that roof, it started to crack because nobody was replacing the plywood underneath.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, too. A lot of roofers cut corners.
They just put the shingles on it and
Yeah. But when we were inspecting roof, dude, I saw like maybe 4 roofing trucks, like different companies up in the neighborhood. Oh, hey, you just got hit by a hailstorm. Like, how is that given? That for me, that's annoying, right? Somebody coming to my house and bothering me, especially from people that are working from home, have kids, newborn, or whatever, right? But yeah, we're trying to develop a good niche, I guess you could say, so that we can we're doing more retail. Like majority of our business is retail compared to insurance claims.
Okay.
So
you were talking about expanding as far as getting your business out a little bit more. I mean, you said most of it's word of mouth, but what are your plans, or what are you developing to kind of get out a bit more so people can notice you more?
So that's a good question. So as we've thought about, expanding out, but we really want to see what we can do here in Houston. And so actually we started expanding out to like Sealy. We're a little bit up in Huntsville now. So little by little. Yeah. So what we're doing is just, creating Facebook advertisement, right? Social media ads and stuff like that, creating blog posts, right? But as long as we have more reviews, that's another thing too, is developing more reviews before we start to actually expand in-house too. I mean, we just got a new sales guy. Shout out to Homero Ramos. So he's our new sales guy.
Shout out. Cheers, bud.
shout out.
Yeah, good guy. But one thing me and Memo would talk about is leadership, and if we're gonna be coaching a team and all that, like what are we doing? What standards are we setting for our team, right? So to expand on that, but.
Breaking necks and cashing checks is what y'all doing.
Okay, shut up. What is it, Will Ferrell? Cash and check. Oh, that's actually I forgot what movie that's from. Cash and checks, riding Range Rovers, breaking necks.
That should be
Awesome line. That's an awesome line.
Not sure where that's from, but what about it?
Yeah, for
Me neither. I don't. My friend told me that.
What'd you say?
What?
About what?
What?
Cashing checks and breaking necks?
And riding Range Rovers.
Riding Range Rover. Sounds good. So as far you were talking about leadership, so
This is good.
it's really great, right? You let me know when you want to reload.
I'll wait for you guys. I don't want to be that guy. Anyways.
No, be that guy. It's fine.
One of the things that recently within what our manager showed us with our group and my line of profession was how it's important that what was it, that scene from Remember the Titans where he says basically leadership, right, is how your team is going to perform. So if you have great leadership, you have great management, then your team's going to perform just the same. Meaning, don't be the person that says, go do this. Are you showing that you yourself are doing this so that they feel that same move to, act accordingly? So, how important is that for being that you guys entrepreneurship, right? And then you have, of course, your workers. Like, how important is that to you and your business?
So it is very important, right? From the sales to even the workers, right? We pay our guys after the job is done, right? These guys aren't waiting a week, 2 weeks to get a check. Like we pay them in the spot, and even I'm trying to figure out the right word. Like teaching our sales guy, role playing with the guy, right? Like me and Memo have been very blessed to be in this opportunity where it's just like both of us are not stingy, right? I mean, I've met a lot of business entrepreneurs. It's not even roofing, just business owners who split ways all because of money, right?
Oh yeah.
So I think that humble beginnings is really great because it teaches you, how to develop a business, but the leadership qualities that go into it, right? Like making sure role playing with our guys, right? Well, Homero, role playing with him. What are some objections?
Like handcuffs, no handcuffs.
No,
type
no,
deal?
no,
Oh,
absolutely not. No,
Good cop, bad cop. Okay.
no, nothing like
I
that.
was waiting for that.
But it's I had a conversation with Memo on Friday, and we were driving home, and there's been days where, we'll send Homero out to go do jobs or whatever. But I'm like telling him, I was like, you know what, man, we should invite him and do, just shadow us, right? Because what benefit is he getting if he's not actually, if
Learning
he's
from
going,
you
yeah,
too.
just kind of going
Involved,
up,
yeah.
yeah. So,
Instead of just throwing him out in the
Right.
water, see if he sinks or swim.
right.
Put him on the boat with y'all, and so he can see how it works.
Yeah, it's relationship too. That's another big thing. Like teaching him those relationship skills, regardless if you're an extrovert, an introvert, right? Like there's certain skills that you have to have when talking to people. I mean, it's a really simple. It's just simple conversation, and people can absolutely tell if you're BSing them too. And that's another thing. And that's why I think we've been in a great position is because we're very transparent. We don't BS, and we're just we're building good relationships with each of our clients.
Okay.
But that's how you should be, though. A lot of times it just be straightforward.
Yeah,
With a lot of people, I feel like they'll respect you more if you do that rather than try to work around or take the easy way out or something. You know what I mean?
Dude, I met a guy, and I didn't even sell him a roof. He had trees outside, like branches he had to cut or whatever. And I asked him like, "Hey, you gonna throw these out?" He goes, "Well, I was planning on to." I was like, "Dude, I got you. I'll take care of it." And he goes, "Okay." Well, I ended up doing it, but I ended up making some sort of business just by doing that, right?
Yeah.
And it's crazy because he was telling me, he's like, "Man, I don't even know why I even talked to you." Right? We're always getting those responses too, where it's like, dude, I don't even know why I even picked up the phone and answered your call. You have no idea how many roofing people call me on a daily basis. He was telling me that that guy. He was telling me that when a roofer went to his home, the guy had his hand on the door for him to not close it.
What?
And here, being in the state of Texas, man, being in the state of Texas, you'll die in some stuff like that.
So you don't do stuff like that.
Yeah, ain't no liberal retards here. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. As the Texans say.
Yeah. Definitely.
But that's you don't do that to someone. So, like if someone respectfully tells you, "Well, no, I'm not interested," you don't put your hand on their door to keep them from closing it.
It's crazy.
That's an easy way to get your ass kicked quick.
Dude, there's so many. Like we do canvassing, right? Door to door stuff, right? There's so many people that are just like, "Oh, another one.
That's me.
Yeah,
I swear. It's
annoying.
If I
dude.
see people, I'm like, mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't even like. I mean, I'm always about good karma, right? So I'll listen to some of these salespeople. I'm like, my God, nothing worse than a salesperson doing terrible at their job.
Has anyone ever tried to sell you roofing?
Oh, 1,000%. Well, it's
While you're wearing the roof butt shirts? Or,
No.
I'm a roof guy.
No, I've actually, well, it's not roofing per se, but like marketing, right? I've gotten so agitated to the point where I'm just like, okay, if you're trying to sell me, you're going to give me 15 leads. Give me your sales guy right now and put him on the phone and let's see how he sells. Oh, well, we got to set that appointment up. I was like, no, like, give me the guy. I mean, I understand there's a process that goes into it, but it's just gotten so, I mean, roofing is very cutthroat, right? But there's not a lot of personable people. Everybody's all about the dollar sign, but it's like we did Bible study last week, and there was a point on there where it's just like, what are you really chasing? The treasures in this world, or the eternal in God's kingdom, right? But it made me think, and I was just like, we're on this earth for such a short period of time. I don't know if I say that religiously, but it's like, you never know who you might meet, right? And that person could just either give you business or become a good mentor, right? So, with roofing people, there's just so many people that are just like, hey, let me check your roof. Oh, here's a price and this and that. But it's like, where are the pain points for these clients? Where's the relationship with these clients? Yeah, we're trying to make money at the end of the day, but these people can refer you 10 to 15 different people.
I keep calling you back when something happens.
Dude, 1,000%. 1,000%. So,
Well, it's got to start somewhere. And you hit it on the nail on the head. It's like it starts with the relationship first. Like letting them see that, hey, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm a business guy. I'm trying to make business, but at the end of the day, I'm also a person. And, you know, I have my family to feed or whatever the case be. Like make yourself be known to be a human being rather than this, you know, machine that's trying to take money away from somebody. And I think that's where it starts.
when I was in Dallas, right? There was a lot of these big baller people, right? Make millions of dollars, right, on the roofing business. And we met one guy that was there, and he's like, "Man, I don't know shit about roofing, but I have this business, I have this business, this business, this business." And I look at Memo, and I'm like, "Man, if these guys are making the money without even knowing the craft, why? What makes us? Why can't we do that, right?"
Yeah.
But again, there comes a lot of planning, and of course there's a lot of other factors. You know,
They may not know roofing, but they know business though.
Yeah.
And that's
and
that's
they
the
don't get
thing.
money.
If you don't have to know anything about a particular thing that you're doing, but if you know business,
Yeah.
and then you can thrive in it. You
Yeah.
know? So that's all. That's really what he meant was, I may not know nothing about roofing, but I know a lot about business.
Yeah.
So
It just was like a huge kind of like eye opener. I was just like, man, dude, like, what do we need to do to get to that level, right? But it takes time, unless you
yeah.
meet somebody that wants to
it's
invest into the
not-
company.
it's not, you don't get there overnight. I mean, if you come for money or even the lotto, but
1,000.
it takes time. It's like us with this. It's like this. You don't get to Joe Rogan's league and level overnight. It takes time.
Yeah.
You know, because it took him time. It took him time and got his following, stuff like that. Man, everything in life just takes time.
You said it though too, Sal, about leadership as well. People are going to be more inclined to a leader than a follower, right? And as older as we get, our circle gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And the good people that still stay, right? Those are the brothers, those are the sisters, those are the, you know, whatever. But yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want in this world, right? But if there's not like proper leadership, if you don't have a, you know, certain steps to get there, right? You're just destined to fail, right? Somebody that has money comes from money. I've seen plenty of people fail, right?
Yeah. Blow it away and then end up with nothing.
Yeah, and expecting a handout at
Yeah.
the end of the day. So
But you talked about roofing conventions,
Yeah.
or of the sort. Like, how does that work?
They just have.
I mean,
sheen.
I would imagine there has to be because I mean, you know, there's an abundance of houses or whatever may have you. So, but how does that go when you go to these conventions? Or have you been to a good deal of them, or just started, or
yeah, so the first one, the Wind the Storm, right? It's a big roofing convention, but there was a lot of entrepreneurs there. So of course you had one day where you had a bunch of vendors come out, right? And it was crazy. Some of these vendors, like there was one company, it was a CRM system, a database where salespeople use, right? And they do canvassing and they record all the information so they can go back to the homeowner, right? But this thing was so tactical. It was just like one of the features, you can see the homeowner's name, number, their credit score, and how much the home is worth.
I feel like they should have known the credit score.
You know, it's crazy because, you know, kind of not to drift off the topic, but it's like AI,
Oh,
right?
right?
And I feel like there's a lot of that factor or feature into that, but yeah, man, it's crazy. I mean, we've met tons of different companies, different call centers. There's one for a call center that was there where you can get actual American people to call and set up appointments for you, right? And then different shingles, right? But really, it was all about how can you win the storm, right? That was the theme, right? How can you overcome the objections? So there was a lot of a lot of entrepreneurs that were going over like how to upscale your business, right? Objections, right? Financial stuff, right? Your marketing and things of that nature. It was all good for people that want to obviously upscale their business, right?
Gotcha.
So
Okay. And so have you been to just the one or?
Yeah. So just one. That was our first one. But there's
Was
another
it,
one.
was it here in Houston?
Yeah. No. It was in Dallas.
Oh, in
Oh, that's the
that's
one
why
you went
you're in
to Dallas for.
Yeah. I mean, Dallas is cool too, man.
Dallas is cool.
I didn't think it was I didn't think it was a cool little city, man. But
I've been a couple of times. I have some friends out there, and they don't live in Dallas, not all of them, but then we'll venture out there to Dallas and just kind of check out the scene and what it's like. It's pretty cool.
yeah,
I like it.
It's definitely. It reminds me of some places here in Houston being gentrified, and it's like you see all these shopping centers and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think what was it, Elm Street? Not Elm Street, but like was it was a whole like different restaurants that we were at. Right, it was cool, man.
Dope. Yeah.
Jazz bar, blues bar that was there.
Yeah, they got
super
all kinds
low
of cool
key
stuff there.
I wish Houston had that. Houston doesn't have. I haven't seen a jazz bar or blues bar, but
I don't think I've seen that either.
that would be cool to go to.
Should check it out for sure, man.
It's a roof into a bar. At the bar, you mind drunk people will agree to you? Go to a bar and so
Hey, you good? You got my roof? Okay, dude. When you want to come by? And then they sober up. I don't remember talking to you, dude.
Oh, that always happens.
Get
You
outta
go to
here, dude.
bars, like, they're
that's
like,
crazy. That's when you pull out your
what?
phone. You see, Bob recorded us. You see?
You're like, hey, what's up, man?
Recording, yeah. Oh, I did consent to that, sir.
You were drunk. It don't matter,
I didn't consent to that. I was with my side chick when you recorded that.
sir.
Oh, you have a
Delete that.
wife? You have a wife? Don't make me do what Coldplay did to you.
That's what I was saying.
So, do you want your roof fixed or don't? What you want to do?
Or do you want me to tell your wife?
You want to tell your wife, and we can go that route.
God
I'd
damn it.
actually throw that on as a joke at work. Sometimes I have to go help HR with certain things, and then I'll tell my buddy, my colleague, I'm like, hey, I'm headed over to HR to see if any one of them wants to go to a Coldplay concert with me. He's just like, you're an idiot,
Yeah,
man.
I'm about to say, dude. Baby, be careful, dude. My gosh.
Ah, man, I've said so many things over there. I've gotten in trouble for a couple of
Oh my god. Dude, nowadays it's crazy. You gotta really watch what you have to say nowadays, man. Even online, right? Like this whole thing with Charlie Kirk and all that, right? My goodness, man, people are getting fired and left and right, but man, you just gotta be really
Yeah, but if
really
you're
careful.
if you're talking ill of him, saying hateful stuff, you deserve to get fired, though.
I agree.
You know, at the end of the day, he was a husband and a father.
I agree.
You know, there's no room to pick sides. You know, it doesn't really matter. You know, you're agreeing, you're celebrating a man that did nothing. He was an advocate for just open conversation. You know, it's not his fault that there's too many weak-minded people that couldn't comprehend what he was saying. So you decide to rage, and you call the right bunch of rage people, but yet they're the ones that are killing people for no reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't say that it's not that they couldn't understand what he was saying. They just didn't like what he was saying. But then you have to question some of these things, like people getting fired from their jobs for speaking on something, rather it was ill intentional or just, you know, speaking from their mind, their opinion. Because there's a respectful way to talk about something, right? But you have to question, okay, so how far does freedom of speech go? Where like I can't have an opinion or say something about something and not suffer, okay, getting fired.
I think what it really comes down to is the way, like, we've gotten so weak-minded throughout the years, right? Where to the point where, you, like, if you say something inappropriate to somebody as a joke, right? Like, people are just starting to just take really huge offense to that, to the point where you can't say anything, and regardless of left or right, like, there's really like no opinions on anything anymore, all because nobody is opening up. And like, but then you have people like Charlie Kirk who does open up, and it's like, okay, let's kind of get back to the roots, right? There's so many people that are just so ill-minded that they just can't accept it anymore, right?
yeah.
It all comes. I mean, it's sad nowadays, man. It really is. You can't have an opinion without somebody. Man, you're you know, whatever, getting, you know.
Well, microaggression has become very popular. It's like, oh, if you say something that I don't like, I have the right to hit you. No, you don't have the right to hit anybody because they speak on their opinion or their thoughts or, you know, just exercising their freedom of speech. Now, if somebody hits you, I would say, you know, I mean, yes, you know, depending on how you grew up, your beliefs. Yeah, I mean, you know, Jesus Christ may have said turn the other cheek, but I think you got to smack somebody around sometimes and be like, hey, yo, we got to calm down, bud. All right.
But there's not enough of that. I guess I was trying to point. I was trying to get across. Like, there's not enough of that anymore, right? I mean, I was spanked as a kid, right? And I was brought up a certain way, and even I like there's some things I'm just saying. I'm like, why do people? It's just weird to me.
How was that? You know, growing up being spanked. I got abused, so.
I'm gonna just take a sip of this because it definitely made me into the man that I've become. You know, I'm not,
guys. I am not. Oh God, okay, it's bad if I have to say this.
Give one to Ruben?
I'm letting Ruben choose. Yeah, he's kind of, you know, he'll let me know. He'll let me know how he's feeling. You know.
Okay, Ruben. It's a first for me. It's okay, dude. Peer pressure is never a thing, dude.
No, I'm fine.
So, you know, guys, we joke around a lot on here. I am by no means saying that child abuse is fun or it's great. It's the worst terrible thing in the world, if anything. Why do you joke about it? Because sometimes you gotta laugh, but you gotta laugh. And I crack jokes about myself all the time. But you know, I was having this conversation with a friend not too long ago about how it is that it's really sad when you think about child abuse, because most of course, like the child abuse will come from within the family. Sometimes it's the very same parents, and that's always a sad thing because as a child, you know, toddler or whatever, like you look up to your father, you look up to your mother as your protectors. And when the very same people that are supposed to be protecting you are the ones that are hurting you, bro, that rips my heart apart when I think about that. And I'm not much about kids or whatever, but you know, I was a kid once. I can't forget that. I don't want to. You should never forget that at one point you were a kid. And so when you think about, okay, how did I feel when I was a child, and maybe this happened to me, or you know, maybe I felt like my dad or my mom kind of, you know, reprimanded me for something that I didn't think was fair. Like, how did I feel? And I think it helps you kind of, you know, I guess maybe prepares the mind for like being a parent or teaches you how to be a better parent. Maybe, I don't know. I don't have kids, so I can't really speak too much on it. Yeah. But I'm just saying, in general, like child abuse is not like, it's one of the saddest things to hear about, especially in the news when you hear, well, you know, so-and-so child age of, 8, 12 years old, you know, was murdered today. You know, the mom did this or the dad did that, and they passed away in the hospital or on the way to the hospital. And you're like, holy fuck, dude. Like, it's too young. It's too young. But, yeah, just kind of recap on that.
So on that point, you know, with the whole Charlie Kirk and people like, man, it's super excited that happened. Yeah. There was a guy that I listened to, and he was like, you know, pray for those people because they have hurt. There's obviously some child trauma that they're dealing with, right? For them to act out, because it's not natural for somebody to be excited that somebody had passed away based on, you know, regardless of personal opinion and all that. But I guess kind of feeding on to your point, I think that all stems from that, right?
Well, that and they're probably been brainwashed and from this to many of these celebrities and all that, you know, are okay with what happened with him and stuff like that. I mean, not so much as abuse, but more of they get so into listening to certain celebrities who are super liberals and super on the left, who can't stand anybody on the right, and they say, well, okay, well, I'm gonna follow them because they're the sheep. They don't want to be the leaders and open their eyes.
There you go.
And that's what Charlie Kirk was really doing. He was trying to open everybody's eyes. And when they saw that, you know, he was starting to do that, well, then they got angry. They're like, well, no, you're just being very hateful. Which nothing he ever said was being hateful towards anybody. Yeah. Never.
And it all is the media, right? Oh, everybody takes clips. Somebody might take a clip of this like, oh, Sal loves child abuse, right? But
yeah, exactly.
But that's really what it stems down to, right? Yeah. But everything that he said was based on fact. He would do statistics, right? There was nothing that he was just speaking out of the air, right? He'd make a point and then move on. But the people that receive the news, they're just super frustrated because nobody's ever told or put them in their place, right? And we need direction, regardless of life. I mean, that's why we have rules. That's why we have a law, right? That's why there's certain things in life that we have to protect us, right? Because let's be honest. I mean, if this was a communist type of country, anybody that comes from communism, that comes to the United States, I've had plenty of conversations with those people. And they tell me the same thing. It's like, man, you guys are idiots.
Yeah.
Right? Because there's so much free will, and that's the problem, right? The internet is with we have access to the internet at any time, right? But the problem is everybody uses it for bad than for good, right? So
same thing happens with social media as well. I mean, and you spoke on a certain point about that's why there's rules, that's why there's regulations, laws, and of the sort. You imagine the pandemonium that would exist out in the streets of Houston if there was no traffic lights. I mean, these idiots don't know how to drive with traffic lights, bro. Imagine no traffic lights and just however you want to do it. Oh, bro.
And no stop sign.
Oh my! It reminded me to think about COVID. Remember the toilet paper episode, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! And everybody just took the toilet
I don't
paper
know.
like it was
I don't know.
gold.
I don't know where they thought like toilet paper was gonna solve anything. Like I don't know where that came from. Like honestly, like to this day, it's like why'd I choose toilet paper?
I think I know why.
Why?
They were like, it's all gone to shit. Buy all the toilet paper right now. We got to wipe it down somehow, but
But that's the
That was
thing.
good,
Like I don't know.
That
I guess
was good.
I guess because
That was good.
I guess they thought like their mindset they're gonna be home forever. That we gotta take a shit and wipe ourselves somehow. So let's just take as much toilet paper as we can. I guess. I mean, I don't.
People,
There's a water hose. I mean, I can just do that too.
feels better too.
Hey, that's what
A little
the day
tickle.
is.
Little
Speaking
drink
from
tickle.
experience?
Huh?
You speaking from experience?
No.
Sounds like it, dude.
No.
Well, that's why we use bidets, right?
It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
that's why the bidet.
That's why every foreign country uses bidets instead of toilet paper.
Yeah, dude.
Cleans out better, bro.
So much better. No
Feels
dingleberry.
good. Not as rough when you're in there cleaning it up, bro. You got-
right.
How did we get this far?
Because it was a really good point, right? Like, what are some solutions for toilet paper, right?
But-
Bidets.
But going back to the whole this whole toilet paper thing, but it's like I don't get where that's where people just freaked out for no reason. It's like, why toilet paper? Like, why not like hand wipes or something?
People, but it just kind of just all stems from kind of the point we're talking about, with opinions and the traffic lights and all that. Like when people see, they'll just react, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything's all reactive, right? People just don't take a step back and realize, okay, this is happening to me, or whatever is happening in their life. They just, no, just react on that, right?
They react on their emotions rather
That's what
than
it is.
the mentality of things.
That's what it is,
right? And that's that's something that's taught as far as the good book, right? It all starts in your mind, and then it goes down. What's the ladder? Then it's your heart, and your heart makes you do what? Your heart makes you act. But if you step back, just give yourself some time to think about things, right? Then you and really be open-minded and say, well, okay, because unfortunately, the reality is as human beings and imperfect human beings, we do not like being wrong. And I think that's where it starts off at. Be okay with knowing if you're wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being wrong.
Yeah.
You can easily just, you know what, I was wrong. And just address that and adjust from that, go down whatever the right path is.
Even in sales, right?
Mm-hmm.
Be okay with receiving the no, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't let that deter your day and make it the worst day.
Don't put your hand on someone's door and keep them from closing it.
And have exactly, dude. that was nuts.
Yeah.
That was nuts. But like seriously, like be okay with that, right? There's reasons why we have professors. There's reason why we have parents to guide us, right? Regardless if you're the same age or not, there's people have experiences too, right?
Yeah.
To help us and guide us through. But again, you kind of hit on there, like people are not okay with receiving their own criticism, right? Like looking at yourself in the mirror, right?
Well, that's what Charlie Kirk was doing, pretty much, and that's why everyone.
Michael too.
Who?
Michael Jackson. He was starting with the man in the mirror.
I was like, what are you talking about?
So why is it every time I got to say something that's going to be serious, you always got to ruin it by saying something dumb?
That was perfect timing.
It's because it's the best time to say something dumb.
I guess so. I mean, he's the master at that. You look at every episode we've done. Every time I get going on something serious, and he wants to interject and say,
Dang,
something.
Sal.
Y'all should make a compilation of that.
I'll be quiet.
I should. Oh man, I should. Good job, Alec.
The man in the mirror.
That's.
You know, MJ wasn't wrong.
I forgot what I was saying. Thanks to you.
If you're looking yourself in the mirror.
Yeah, look at yourself in
And
the mirror.
then Michael Jackson came into the picture.
Yeah, but look at yourself.
Yeah, but I wasn't talking about mirrors though. I was talking about.
Well, I made the point, like, look yourself in the mirror, right? And, like, if you're going to be pointing the finger at somebody, right, that's another thing, too, right? If you're going to be pointing the finger at somebody, like, look at yourself 1st. That's what was the point I was trying to make, right? But
And then that's where you were going with. You were following up with what he was talking about.
do you remember it now?
I mean, somewhat. Because I brought up, because I said that's what Charlie Kirk was doing.
Yeah.
And then Sal decided to ruin everything, and he couldn't just let me get the point across first. he had to do it right in the beginning.
But you know what? Though, when Charlie Kirk made a point, right? He like made his point with facts. Like I was saying before,
We were talking about emotions, right?
Yeah.
People
right?
letting emotions get
And
into
people
it.
get emotional on that. It's like
That's so. But those, I mean, to me, I feel like those are the weak-minded ones that just
there you go.
they're just.
That's what it is.
It's like those are the type of people you can walk outside and say, "Look, the sky's blue," but they'll argue with you and say, "No, it's a baby blue or it's a green or something." You know what I mean? Because they'll probably hear some celebrity or something say, "Well, the sky's red." Well, no, the sky's red. Well, no, clearly it's blue.
Here's my 2 cents on that. People are so, on the phone or whatever. Why aren't we seeing anybody actually do anything about it? Charlie Kirk was the only one. Well, there's plenty of other people too.
Because they're keyboard warriors. They'd rather hide behind a screen than actually go and do something about it.
But that's the problem. We didn't have enough Charlie Kirks to put those people in their place, right?
Yeah.
To speak the mind. It's not putting people in their place. Let me rephrase that.
Yeah, it's not. He wasn't purposely like, no, you're wrong. But he had his facts. He had his facts to prove it.
One thing I really appreciate about Charlie Kirk, though, out of everything, he always talked about Jesus Christ too.
Yeah,
he was a very religious man.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that was missing because we tend to go through life. Like I tell this to Memo all the time. Like we're blessed. It's so ironic. Even going back, I'll even go backwards for a second back in time. When I lost my pops, right, I automatically thought like I'm never gonna find another great man. But I ended up finding brothers, right? I ended up finding spiritual mentors, business mentors, or whatever. And it's like we go through life and we forget, like we get a new opportunity every single day, right? But, and I'm kind of losing my train of thought because it's kind of mind-blowing just thinking about that. But with me and Memo, what we've built, right, and the people that we're meeting, right, it's been absolutely just a huge amazing journey. Every single client that we've talked to, right, has been very, very not just nice, but very open to their own testimony, right, their own journey, their own pathway, right. But those type of conversations we're not having as people, right. And I think that's another big problem too. After Charlie Kirk would say his point, he'd be like, "Well, you know what? It's all because of Jesus Christ." Right, and that was huge too. But people don't like to listen to that, right?
Right.
So, but
And I mean, it just depends again on your upbringing. There are people that are, they're atheists. They don't believe in God. And I'll say this much: I can understand why. Can definitely understand why. Does that make those people bad people or worse? Not at all. I know I've known people that are, non-believers of a higher being, but they're really nice people. Their upbringing was just different, and some of them are more about just living life as, everybody, regardless of if you believe in a higher being or not, has a conscience, and your conscience tells you what's wrong or what's right. And there's no way you're telling me there's not a person that's acting wrong on something and they're like, oh no, my conscience is telling me. No, there's something nagging at you for sure in the back of your head going, this is completely wrong. And also I think that's the problem is either a lot of people have kind of forced their conscience to not be present, and that's how they're able to do the things that they can do that are hurtful, that are evil. But they have it for sure. We all have that ability to say, you know what? Yeah, I wasn't taught this way. I wasn't taught that way or whatever. But I know this is wrong. You know, people that maybe weren't brought up in religious belief, they know it's wrong to take the life of another person. That's just truth. But yeah,
I was just gonna say, like, all those facts, right, with Jesus Christ and, you know, the statistics that he did, again, there's just not enough people in this world like Charlie Kirk. And it's people like him that come out, they always end up passing away. Why is that?
Because he's opening too many doors to that they don't want to see what's going on.
But it's the truth.
Yeah,
right?
But that's the problem. The big tech companies and pharmaceutical companies,
gosh,
they don't want anyone to see what they're really doing. And that's what Charlie Kirk was doing. He was seeing how they have control over stuff and how they're pretty much brainwashing everybody. So they saw him as a threat, and they went ahead and did what they had to do.
So crazy. Gone. Just like that.
31.
Dude.
31?
Yeah, he was young.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro.
2 kids.
Yeah, his wife. Yeah.
You know what? And when I watched his wife talk about him, that lady was absolutely just strong, dude.
Oh, yeah.
My gosh. Like, I've dealing with, you know, personal experience, I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to deal with nobody. But but what Charlie Kirk did, though, you can tell the impact that he had for his family. Very strong, right? And then, but I think that's why his wife was able to say the great things about him and not shy away from the media, saying that, you know, this is going to continue, right? I think that's huge. That was amazing, impactful. But of course, everybody else has to say something and be like, oh no, you know.
Oh yeah.
But that's fine. I mean, you know, people are allowed to speak their opinion and whatever they want. It's one of the things that I was major about when I would speak with people about when this came up, right? Which is very just recent that all this happened, correct? And one of the things that I was very big on when I would talk with people about this is like, give me a singer or an artist, right, in the realm of music that you don't care for. Okay, give me this artist. Do you listen to their music? No. It's that easy. You don't like what somebody is saying? Don't listen.
1,000%.
Walk away.
1,000%.
If I'm ever in an argument or whatever with somebody and I'm like, you know what, we've exhausted this little connection here. You clearly don't care about what I'm saying and I don't care about what you're saying. Have a good day.
Have you guys by chance seen the video interview of the guy who happened to be asking Charlie a question when he was shot?
Oh, yeah, right, exactly what he would.
The what, I'm sorry?
Yeah, the interview of the guy who was in the middle of asking Charlie a question.
Oh,
They did an interview on him, like of the guy.
Of the guy that was asking him the question. I haven't
Yeah.
seen that.
It's a really interesting video. Yeah. It's actually it was a liberal student who was trying to make a case in point and argument with them, and he had it's like almost like the opposite of Charlie Kirk. Like not the opposite, but like related to him on a lot of levels.
Okay.
Like he had a kid, like a wife and a kid, the same age. He was having a baby the same age as Charlie.
Oh, wow.
And everything. It was like almost like a parallel to him. And it was actually a student that had a lot of respect for him, a fellow debater just from the other side. And they did an interview about how he felt and what happened and how everyone around him acted and also what people told him afterwards and, you know, tweets he got. And stuff like that. It's a really interesting video. Really interesting interview.
I'm pretty sure they might have attacked him, huh? Maybe because of it. Or?
Yeah, there's a few people that thought he was in on it or something like that.
Right.
But you know what though? That's I like that point though. Like there are people even on there's people that are like, oh yeah, you know what, you're right, right. But to those people that are just super against him or whatever, that's the problem, right? Like there's there's too many people not walking away. They just want to keep debating, and just kind of
because they want to try to prove their point, get their point across, and it never works.
Yeah, well,
I mean, yeah, this guy completely disagreed with him, but he didn't disrespect him. You know, there's a difference between disagreeing
Right.
and disrespecting.
yeah.
right, and I'll say that too. I'll say because people were like, "Oh, because you like Charlie Kirk." Yeah, I liked him as I didn't know him very well, right? I never met the guy. I don't know too much about him. I saw only a couple of clips and shorts and interviews and stuff with him. And I'll say this much. I can say I agreed on a good deal of the things that he spoke, and there were some things that I disagreed on. I didn't think any less of them. We just had different points of views, and that's okay. We unfortunately, society cannot, for whatever reason, grasp the understanding of agree to disagree. It's fine. You have that idea, and I have this idea. You want to go grab lunch? You want to go grab a beer? It's fine. It's okay.
It's not. There's too many people that are just stuck inside and just in their home. Nobody's really associating with each other. Nobody's going out. Right? Everybody's just kind of just stuck in their own ways.
Yeah.
That's it, man. I feel like it's a lot of laziness that comes into it as well too. Right? People are just kind of skating on by and just nobody really wants to kind of take the step up and just go outside and just be different. Right. Everyone wants to be the same.
Yeah. And also, I think it's important. I think we have to try to determine what is sickness as well. You know, I feel like there's too much mental strain going on in this world right now, and instead of dealing with it correctly, we deal with it incorrectly. Yeah. I say we because I've gone through my own, shit show. And there were very many times where I did not deal with it the right way, very incorrectly. But you have to be willing to accept if you're dealing with something incorrectly and know where to adjust. And it's not like, do not ever expect that you're gonna go from, for example, if we put it into a form of money. You're not going to go from, oh, today I have $50 in the bank account and I'm working towards getting money, and then tomorrow you have $2 billion. It does not happen that way. As long as you're making an effort the next day to do better, to better yourself, even if it's 1%, even if it's 0.1%, but you're moving forward. As long as you're not stepping back. And you know what? Even if you did step back, guess what you could do the next day? You can get back to the same spot you were at before. Yeah. And then just keep it going. But too much nowadays, it's like, well, that person is, a little deranged, but that's fine. That's just who they are.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's not okay. You're allowing that to grow and normalize that being sick is okay. Like, you've not once been like, oh, fuck, dude, I got this cough and this sneezing, but you know what? I'm good. I want to do this again tomorrow.
Yeah. There's not enough. There's not enough leaders in this world. That's the problem, right?
There's too many sheep.
Yeah.
Too many people running to follow.
That's it, man. That's really what it comes down to. But I like that point, though. It's like, if you have a disagreement, regardless, you're still a cool person. Let's go grab a drink. Let's go eat, right? Yeah. Too many people. But what's even worse, though? It's like people are talking on the internet, but there's families that are deteriorating away based on that. And that is so sad, right? Friendships. I had one buddy of mine, really good buddy of mine, and he ended up sending me a bunch of stuff with Charlie Kirk or whatever. And I had to kind of laugh about it, right? Because it's just like, I'm not about to feed into this at all. So I just sent him a message. I was like, look, dude, at the end of the day, what happened? The dude's not here anymore. Mm-hmm. Is the mission a success? No, it's not. Yeah. Because it fuels more people like him to fill in his place. So what are you going to keep doing? Keep shooting all those people? And I didn't get a response back from that guy. But I mean, it wasn't me just like, oh, you're wrong. This like no, the message is really simple. Like, you can't do anything about it. This is the hard truth. Move forward and worry about your own self, right? Too many people are out there just weak-minded, and they're just focused on selfishness, and that's really what it comes down to, just selfishness, right?
Yeah.
But sad.
Well, I think it's important to understand. One thing I kind of wrap my head around pretty often here and there, I think about, I'm like, you know what? There was things going on before my existence, right?
Dinosaurs.
However, which way, what was that?
Dinosaurs.
Right. Dinosaurs, dude.
Shout out Land Before Time.
Hell yeah, dude.
Shout out to Land Before Time.
That thing taught me about friendship, Bob. Littlefoot. We can do this if we work together.
You see, this is why we don't blur out random stuff.
That's great, though, man.
No, I still know what I'm talking about.
I already lost.
And the point being is that... and the point...
The man in the mirror. Oh, my God.
Gotta look at the man in the mirror.
Oh, my God.
Or as you put it, the dinosaur in the mirror, Bob.
We could do. All right, sorry. All right.
So, what I'm saying is there was all kinds of things that happened before me. I'm living in the present and things that are happening while I'm alive. And guess what? There's probably going to be things after me, more than likely. So why are we so concerned with this and that and the third? I think it's important as, you've mentioned his name a couple of times, Jesus, right? As Christ said, bro, live today, because tomorrow you don't even know what in the world's going to happen, bro.
Yep.
So just live today and love today.
What's that expression I tell you? I've said this before. Time goes forward, never backwards.
Never backwards.
Never does.
Never does.
Nobody's going to remember me doing a freaking roof. Okay? No, that's not what they're going to remember me as.
No.
I'm going to remember you as that.
I hope so, dude.
I am.
I hope so. And Michael Jackson and Littlefoot.
Like you're in your casket, I'm like, man, Chris and those roofs, man. Jesus. He made quality work.
Damn it, the way he put those shingles on, bro.
Look at his casket. It's made entirely of shingles. Just for him. Jesus.
That's a 50-year shingle casket right there.
You see that? You see
at
these
that.
shingles?
They even got the
50
right
years.
plywood in there, man.
That puppy ain't molding. It ain't rotten. Chris,
could
this
be-
is for you.
I'm going to use this to sell to my neighbor. Look at this casket here.
This
You see
casket
this-
right here.
You see this casket? My buddy's in there right now. You see that? That puppy is not going anywhere.
Don't get me wrong, this is not a GoFundMe. We got this covered, man. He's going to be 6 feet deep tomorrow, for sure.
OSHA regulations. No, but man, what was I saying?
You were
now?
saying
Dude,
about how it is
man.
that time goes forward. Time
Yeah,
never
time
goes
goes forward.
backward.
Yeah,
Like, nobody's going to remember you for being Chris the Roofer.
Yeah, like what is everybody gonna remember us as? Right? Are they gonna remember you as the podcaster? Or are they gonna remember you as the guy that's the IT help desk guy, or you too? Like, are you gonna be the low voltage? No, they're gonna remember you as like the best things that's ever happened in their lives, right?
Well, and so to that point, I was having this conversation not too long ago with a friend as well, where it was like, what matters most? Is it the day you're born or the day you die?
Ooh, that's
Right.
a good question.
And I was like, if you look into the scriptures, and it's in the book of Ecclesiastic, where it speaks on how it is that more important is it's not important the day of birth, but rather the day that you die. Because who's not being born? We all have a start. That's the point, right? We all have a beginning. Exactly what I was talking about. There was stuff before me. There's going to be stuff after me. So we all have a start, and that's to an extent easy, right? Because we don't do shit. Our mother does. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Or
Absolutely.
anywho, I was gonna crack a joke on that one, but
Oh, why not? Come on, dude.
I was gonna say,
I'm
or
waiting.
your dad if he shitted you out. Because apparently men can get pregnant too. I don't
know where you're hearing
That
that.
was great. Yes. My pronoun? No, I'm just kidding. I didn't tell that.
exactly correct,
Yeah,
right?
chill.
So, but anywho, I digress.
my god. Okay, focus.
Focus.
And we're back.
He's not back
No,
yet.
he's not
Let's
back,
give us
dog.
some
He's-
time.
I saw this meme. Okay, I'm done.
You know what? Hold on. Give yourself another little laugh.
Oh,
Let me
man.
feel you in a little bit. You want to mix it with some Coke this time?
No,
You're good.
Drink
Okay.
it like an hombre.
Like a what?
Un hombre, güey.
El hombre sin penis se la cortaron.
Ay, no, hombre, ¿qué es eso? ¿Qué palabras es eso? Ay, Diosito lindo. The most interesting man in the world. Where happened to that guy?
Chris Leeton.
He's probably in a,
There you go.
he's probably in a shingles casket right now.
Oh my. Okay, sorry.
Okay, let's get back on track, boys.
Sorry.
So, to the point of, we all have a beginning. It's easy.
Yeah.
Right? But how you live your life, man, the connections you make, the way that you
Yeah.
treat people,
There you go.
right? The energy that you put out, that is really what defines you. It's not about putting a roof, helping a person with a laptop.
Yep.
Nobody's going to care about that. And that's never the case in any kind of, video or funeral that you attend to. It's not about your profession. It's not about the money you made. Because you came into this world with none of that, literally butt naked into this world, right? But did you leave behind that connection with people where they say, well, you know what? The one thing that I really loved about Chris Leeton is not one, but many. He was a loving guy. He wasn't self-concerned. He worried about other people entirely, their well-being, not just emotionally, not just financially, but also mental well-being,
That's a great person.
and that makes you a great man.
We'll be sure to say that at your funeral.
Thank you, dude. TBD. Wait, I'm all right. Need to chill out with that joke. It's not funny.
Or CBD.
Yes.
But that
Tom.
but that matters because I mean, there are definitely people out there who unfortunately accomplished nothing. And what I mean by that is not that they weren't, valued, but maybe the decisions they made and they just, maybe just stuck to themselves too much. So nobody really knew them. Like, do you really want to be remembered as that? And I think, speaking on Charlie Kirk, I think there were definitely more people that agreed with him and saw him as a good person, in difference to the number of people that thought he was this, whatever crazy guy or just
hateful guy.
the hateful guy.
Yeah, racist.
Racist,
Which
this
he
and
never did
that.
any of that.
MAGA.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that there was more than that. And I honestly, for me, that's what I hope to leave behind. Literally, what I was talking about with my friend, I was like, I hope that when I leave, my existence is done. At max, 90% can say Sal was a great person. And 10% can be like, I hated that dude. That dude was a dick. And it's fine. They'd probably be right.
That number may be higher, Sal. You never know.
It could be. But minimum 80.
But I'll be on your side, Sal. I'm gonna be on that ultra.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just kidding, dude. I get it.
I'm gonna be on that ultra. Sal, you see that shirt there? That's a good man right there. It's gonna be this shirt right here with no upside down pineapples.
There you go. I was about to say they know upside down pineapples.
There you
Upside down island palm trees, though. Is that a symbolization? Of
I
anything?
don't know. I don't think so.
Upside down palm trees.
I think he's fine.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Well, there might be. Is there anything for upside down
there-
Alec-
coconuts?
Alec,
Do you have? Can you look up upside down palm trees?
Alec, is there
any
there a
symbolization on
thing
that?
Kinda
for
symbolism to that?
Symbolism?
for
Yes.
upside down pineapples? I mean, upside down palm trees.
Yeah, let me look it up on my
Yeah,
phone.
this is gonna be real,
Let's
dude.
see.
If this is for real, dude,
Sal, you might have fun where you're going.
Palm trees or pineapple?
palm trees. The pineapples.
We know what that
We know
is.
what the
Yeah. Yeah,
we
pineapples
don't.
are about.
We don't want to send Sal away with upside down pineapples.
Man,
An
this-
upside down palm tree can symbolize a spiritual journey in Hindu and Buddhist traditions.
Wow,
Oh,
dude.
so you're
Representing the soul's descent from the divine into the material world, or a shift in perspective, humility, or even a defiance in context of art or cultural statements.
Fuck yeah. I'm
Wow,
Now I'm
dude.
going to look up Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Probably
the
means
real
like
one.
long dick or something like that.
Or short.
Okay,
Or
so
chip.
the Urban Dictionary version involves 5 girls in a circle all laying on their backs with their legs spread eagle style. Then a guy in a handstand is slowly rotated by the other 2 guys in the middle of the circle and proceeds to pleasure every woman with his
I see nothing wrong with that.
All I'm
honestly.
hearing is, I am a god.
So basically, I'd say those 2 definitions are about the same.
That's his favorite shirt.
I see nothing wrong with.
I'm going to start wearing this shirt more often.
But let's be honest.
I need 5 of y'all.
So either when you wear that shirt, either someone's gonna walk up to you and say you're a freak, or they're gonna go, "Oh, I am Buddhist as well."
Definitely not freak. Definitely maybe Buddhist.
Yeah.
So when did you convert to Buddhism?
Man, it just happened recently. It's one of these nights I couldn't sleep.
Oh, how's that going, dude? Are you?
Nah, I
sleeping?
still can't sleep.
No way.
I don't
Still?
even know if I'm awake right now.
For real? You're still. So you,
My sleep's a little better.
okay.
A little bit better.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing a little bit better on the sleep.
Don't let
Not
him fool
too
you.
bad. Yeah.
He called me one night.
What did he tell you?
I don't even want to talk about
No.
Yeah.
I miss your voice,
it. No, he didn't call me. People don't get the wrong idea.
What are you
about
doing right now?
Ruben. I've
he
had this
ever
idea
did-
for a podcast.
I
I'm
would-
an upside down palm tree.
If he ever,
I'm a freak.
if he called me, I would answer.
Rub your nipples.
But if he,
What is wrong with you? My God.
if he called me ever saying that, I would hang up very
Yes,
quickly.
I would actually no. If no, you've called me a few times and texted me and I family emergency, whatever. That was one time.
Yeah.
But I guess that's another good question. Like, would you, if somebody calls you that you haven't spoken to in a long time, would you be there for that person?
No, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. A lot of people would say yeah, but like, man, I've
I mean, he's
done it.
texted me in the middle of the night before, and I've answered while I was still sleeping. So
Oh yeah.
I've had a call the next day. Like, dude, why were you texting me so late?
I was like, man, I couldn't sleep. I was thinking about.
But I was responding like your homie should.
There you go. There you go.
I was thinking about what color is most important in this world.
Now, if he ever texted me that, I would not be responding.
Because I really love red, but you know what? There's something about purple that's starting to attract me. Like, I've literally got an erection right now thinking about purple.
That's definitely a next day call.
Jesus Christ.
That's not a dire in that moment.
Oh my God.
Let me talk this dude off a cliff. That's just him being bored.
You know, I just kind of, I guess, getting back to getting on track and all that. Like, the conversation that we're having today, right? Like, there's not enough of this. Like, I've may have this conversation with my close inner circle, but like, I've been around like ex coworkers or just people, right? Or listen to conversations and like, yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff is sociable, but like, a lot of people don't really have that what's the right word? Connection
Yeah.
with a brother, right? And I feel like everybody should though, like either have like a good mentor or a good friend, right? Somebody that's actually going to put you in your place. And that, I mean, I'm lucky. I am lucky to have that. I can call somebody and they'll put me in my place. Accountability, right? Accountability partner. But yeah, there's a lot of people.
No, my water.
No, you don't want any more?
No,
Okay.
I hit it hard yesterday.
Oh yeah, what'd you do?
Just
He hit it hard.
drinking.
Would you drink mead?
No.
Oh man, yeah,
Some
I
mead
do-
would have been
I
great.
do want to talk to you about that at some point, though.
we can if you want. So yeah, we'll go ahead, shoot your questions, and I will answer away.
So, the first time we did see you was you were involved with Mythical Buzz. Are you still?
Wait, are we
involved?
going away from what we were talking about?
Well, I don't know. I thought
Did
we
you
were
have
done.
any other 2 cents on
I don't know, I
that?
thought
No,
we
no,
were
no. I
done.
thought you were
Okay.
leading on to something. Oh, okay, sure.
I'm just the point on that is just like I feel like everybody should have an accountability partner. If you're dating if you're not dating somebody, or if you have a brother in your life, right? Maybe somebody you haven't talked to in a long time or whatever. I would absolutely recommend just doing that because you never know.
Yeah.
Always hitting at the right place at the right time. But that was my 2 cents on that.
Well, I would say that that's true. And the thing is, the reality is that the definition of a friend is not somebody who's going to tell you what you want to hear. It's somebody who's going to tell you if something is right or wrong.
Okay.
You know, and if something is wrong, it's just wrong.
Why don't you call me Sal? Why aren't you calling me, dude?
Why didn't I call you Sal? Because your name is Chris.
No, why don't you call me Sal?
Why didn't I call you?
Yeah, why don't you call me?
For
Dude,
what?
call me, dude.
You're right. Yeah, I'll call you. I'll definitely call.
Call
You know
me
what?
in the middle of the night, dude.
Dude, I've done it before. You don't
do
answer.
it. Oh, how dare you? How dare you? Okay. So go into the mead question.
Wait. So I will say that much,
Uh-huh.
right? Because a friend should definitely always say, hey, this is right. Hey, this is wrong, right? Mm-hmm. Another thing that a friend does not do is, tell you, hey, well, if you do this, then I'm not your friend anymore. We're not going to speak. It's like, okay, so you're not really my friend.
Well, then kick rocks.
You're my
Kick rocks is true.
You have a connection with me because of whatever interest it is that you have.
Yeah.
I can disagree with my friends, and at the end of the day, they're still gonna be my friend.
You know how many times me and Sal disagree on a lot of shit?
I bet.
It's amazing. And yet we're still going strong. And mainly because it is what it is.
So shout out to my girlfriend Andrea. So she mentioned
Shout
one
out.
point. Shout out.
Yeah.
She mentioned.
Wait, so who's the girl that's here?
That's I was trying to be subtle with it. Hey, just drink your bumba clap.
Do we need to go to a Coldplay concert?
How was he holding her? Man, that dude was holding her with like so much passion.
Oh, he was.
I was like, what are you doing, dude? Okay. Anyways,
Anyway, before we get off the
so
trails,
she mentioned, she goes, man, Memo must have a lot of patience for you, right? So
She's like, because I don't.
especially with that eye roll and those eyes getting big. Chris. No, anyways, no. So that's a good point though. Like the patience part, right? Because I mean, your buddy's gonna slip up countless times, but like that's what the brotherhood comes into play. Like I can honestly say that me and Memo have built the business and got to where we're at based on the relationship that we have. Humble beginnings, yes. Me and him actually will do prayer. But it's most importantly keeping each other accountable, right? When people are money hungry, if that's the goal, it's never going to work.
Never.
1,000%. Never going to work. But
Well, it might work, but you're
yeah.
gonna lose your humanity. You're gonna roll over people in the kinds of way that it's wrong.
and it's gonna ruin relationships.
Yeah.
You know how many contractors I meet that subcontract their work, not just with roofing, building, and those guys don't even get like a paycheck. And some of these guys that are working with this person been working them for years, right? That may not be a brother in that sense, but I'm just saying it's all about that person and what their goals are, right?
Yeah.
But anyways, that was 2 cents. Keep each other accountable. So
Yeah, definitely.
I keep you accountable for stuff.
Aw.
Yeah, he does.
I do.
Yeah.
He does. He checks me on stuff, and
Ooh, we got to hear this. This cheese.
No, that's we can't talk about that.
Oof. But we could talk about everything because you know what?
All
All
things
things relevant
relevant. Yeah,
podcast.
for sure,
I'm just
100%.
kidding. Nah, just kidding.
No, yeah. I mean, he definitely, but it's. I think we're both good with understanding that we can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
I think we
There
just
you
chalk it
go.
up to just like, what? It's a difference, but it's it's not a problem. It's just a difference. There's things he's talked to me about where he's like, no this, no that, and there's things where I've talked about, to him where I'm like, well, no this, no that, and we find a medium point, or we try to be flexible.
Yeah.
Like, is it like you have to ask yourself, how far do things have to go for you to lose a brother, lose a friend? Like, okay, not knowing what to name the podcast, is that really worth me not having you as a friend for real?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Let's not be childish.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yes.
disagreed on some names quite a bit when we
Yeah.
were first coming up with this whole idea. Which that's why I always say that name, All Things Relevant, came up as a total accident. It was just us spewing words one day and on the phone, and it clicked.
Yeah.
It's great. I love the logo too.
So this was a gift from our previous engineer, Young Gongs.
Young Gong.
And
Shout out
we're wishing,
Gongs.
shout out to him, and we're wishing him the best with what he's got going on in his life. And
But we got the new and improved engineer 2.0.
Improved for sure.
Alec.
Gone. Not
But you know one thing Gones did though, he like incorporated a lot of like sound bites. So dude, I was
I mean,
like the whole.
he was pretty good at that.
Yeah, got your
Wait,
ass.
Oh yeah, you remember that one?
Yeah,
Got
your
I
ass.
need to download my own little sound bites because I think these are.
I'm just
Jonathan's.
messing with you,
I
dude.
want to. Well, no, that's a good idea though. I should make my own little template.
Hey, you got your hair growing out again, huh, bub?
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
You know how I do it. I grow it all the way until it passes my nipples, and then I shave it.
Should have seen this trick he did one time, though, bud. He let it grow up to his nipple, and he made a design like it was a mustache on his nipple, bud.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I don't want to see that. I'm pretty sure that it looks fantastic. I love the mustache though, dude. That's killing it though. I like that.
Yeah, real slick.
I wish I could do the mustache and just shave everything, but
Rico Fabio.
I can't though. Yeah, I can't apparently. Anyways, but sorry. What were we saying though?
We were just saying like the disagreements and
yeah,
and
that's
stuff
right,
like
that's
that,
right.
But we
Right.
keep it pushing, bro. It's just there's things that's just not it's just not worth being losing a friend and all that for, bro. Like it's just doesn't matter. Yeah, there's certain maybe standards or stuff like if they're really just pushing it like, okay, man, I don't think I can be with you or be around you or be your friend or whatever. But minor things, bro, like it's just not worth it.
What studio to do this podcast in? I mean, that's something just so minute that's like, whatever.
No.
We'll do this one, and the next we'll do another one. That's one of the things we talked about. What was it, Friday?
Recently, like probably Friday or something like that.
Yeah. And it just came down to, okay, well, fine,
It's
we'll just
tough,
do it in
man.
this one and we'll check it out. And man, it's nice. Everyone else has been using this one, so I told myself, well, because I want to do it in the other one. The one with the two chairs and stuff, because that's the one I like.
The OG, right? The OG
No.
clip.
This is the OG.
This is a
Oh,
new.
it just
but it
got-
used to be. It moved over here. and
Okay,
then
okay,
it's a
gotcha.
different
Okay,
president.
right.
Yeah, like I always say, and PSA to anyone who's watching this and using the studios, if you got more than two people, this is probably the setup you want to use. And if you got only two people, that other one is probably the setup you're
Yeah.
going to want to use. You could do more than two people there, but it'll get crowded. And you could do only two people here, but that one's a little bit nicer looking if you just got two people.
Yeah, and that's why I like the other one, and that's what we were talking about on Friday. Was I wanted to do it over there, but he was like, "Well, I think it makes more sense." Well, that's when we thought Memo was coming too.
Yeah.
Goddamn fucking memo.
Hey, tell him, dude. Tell his mom move his birthday some other day, dude. I told him.
Bro,
it's like,
you-
dude, can you move your mom's birthday tomorrow, dude? We have a podcast to do.
That's what I'm saying. Or celebrate on
My
Saturday.
colleague gets to choose what birthday he has. Fuck shit.
You're Mexican, man. You get it any day you
You
want,
get it
dude.
Should have just
you
brought her
want, bro.
mom. Should have brought his mom.
Should have brought the mom.
Would have been like a really good birthday for her.
Have a
That would've
cake here and
Would have been a
everything.
Be
good
like,
birthday for me.
siéntese acá, señora. ¿no?
Sienta aquí, señora. Oh, Memo's gonna see this. He's gonna be laugh his
Who
behind.
¿Y
the
cómo
fuck is
sabe-
that guy
oiga.
behind the mic?
I'm gonna go whip his ass.
Tortillas de harina, por favor.
Make sure they're handmade, please. I don't want no store bought stuff, please. No, nothing.
But back to that.
Oh yeah, sorry. Forgive me.
It's okay.
Forgive me, dude.
I'll let you.
All things relevant. Back. We're back.
But
See, you can't really go off track if all things are relevant.
Yeah, 100%.
so, bro,
I mean, you kind of can if you don't go back to what you were just talking about.
are we doing a commercial break now? Or what?
What? Do you need it?
Roof buds.
That would be great, dude. Oh my god. I'm just being dumb. I'm just
So-
being dumb.
I mean, like, so going back to this whole disagreement thing. I mean, that's what we were disagreeing about, is where to do this at. And it just came down to where we said, let's just try this one out. We'll just do it here, keep it here, and everyone else is doing it here. Why not we have our turn at it and see where it goes?
Yeah, getting here, I was like, man, is this a real podcast place? Because I saw some pretty sketchy stuff getting
You've been here
here.
2 other times. Why are you asking yourself that?
I went a different route today.
Oh, did you come down this back way where Home
my-
Depot?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, there was a prostitute there, bud.
Yeah, now Ruben's sitting in here.
Yeah.
And now
I
she's
gotta
here.
make money somehow, dude.
Wait, that was real? Just
Hey,
chilling.
times are hard, bro.
Getting paid by the 10 minutes, bud.
There we go. Oh,
Times
man.
are hard,
man,
man.
dude. Yeah. But yeah, so I get here. I'm like, man, this is nice. It's a nice setup, man.
Yeah.
But so can we talk about your involvement with the bead?
Oh, okay.
So-
all right. Yeah, yeah.
Because I already started asking a question and saw interrupted, and I already know I'm gonna get.
in the mirror.
I already know I'm gonna get asked. Why didn't you go back to it?
So, yeah, so I guess the question is why.
So
what
yeah,
happened?
so the first time you seen you were involved with it. Are you still involved with it now? And are you okay to? Or is it all right for you to talk about?
Yeah. No, for sure. There we go. So me and Alex are still cool. I wish Alex the best, and it was a huge journey, just kind of going through it. I mean, at the end of the day, it was just kind of differences. what we saw, and there was roof buds maybe have gotten in the way, but
Goddamn Memo. No, I'm just kidding.
I will say this though, like it could have continued, but I saw with roof buds and whatnot, there was more of an investment with roof buds. I mean, I wish I could have, stayed on with Mythical Buzz because of how great the product was.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, drinking without getting a hangover. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. So, which is, I have to add this real quick.
Drink responsibly. No, I'm just kidding.
1,000%. I met an individual. Just met an individual, and one thing he kept just hit me with was like, "Man, that's not gonna go anywhere. Mead is not gonna go anywhere. There's not a market. Americans love cheap stuff. Go to France, go to this and that." I'm just like, okay, well, for the young crowd, I can give you alcohol without getting a hangover. That sells itself, but to drink responsibly, right? You can create anything in your life and make millions of dollars for it, but if it's not marketed the correct way, if it's not invested in the right way, right? But that was kind of the point that I had told him. But back to the meat thing. So yeah, I just kind of had to make a decision on what I wanted to pursue more.
Yeah, one or the other.
And I put a lot of my time in roof buds, and here we are. I still buy it, right? I still will advertise roof buds.
I bought it too. Still buy Mythical Buzz.
Mythical Buzz, sorry. But
how much you've had to drink, sir? You're saying the wrong stuff.
No, I'm just trying to kind of keep my thoughts together, but kind of keep it more, in a positive way. But
no, was one of the things that set you, or I guess you parted away from that, was y'all just had creative differences on where y'all wanted to take the mead, or
no? It was just time. Creative. There really wasn't any creative differences.
Did you see it go one way? You wanted to take it one way, and then Alex wanted to take it somewhere different, and then y'all just couldn't meet in the middle.
Yeah, so that was part of it too. But it all comes down to cost and money, right?
Yeah.
And taking that risk. And when I was working with the roof buds, I mean, there was some money, chunk of change I could have definitely invested into maybe doing a property over in the Heights, because I feel like it would have done fantastic. But I mean, again, like he had a vision. He is the mead maker, right? This is his baby, so to speak. But I was kind of like the helper in a way. Yeah. So. I hope it prospers and continues, right? But again, it was just I had to make a decision. And
yeah, you bet it on yourself.
Yeah, there it is, right.
Yeah.
With it,
and sometimes you have to. Sometimes if you see an opportunity to better yourself, or you feel in your heart that, man, I could go over and do this, possibly make more money, and I could do this with another friend, then why not bet on myself? Why not take a chance for once? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, it was a journey, because I remember working at UPS, and I'd start my shift at like 3 a.m. and get like a few hours of sleep, get off at 11, and then go straight there to go work, right? And work only one day. And there was kind of some limitations on working and whatnot, but anyways, at the end of it, like, I was just really happy on how the product came out, right? But, again, just making that decision, like, do I need to, like, I had to cut something off at the end of the day. That was just it. I just had to cut something off. And
something had to go, and you chose the mead.
Yeah, roof buds.
Roof
buds more than.
Jeez, one glass was enough for you, bub?
What the we were talking?
You're talking about me, bub.
But yeah, I had to make the decision, and
All in all, it was an amicable agreement, I think, and I was really happy to see you guys the other day hanging out. I thought that was really great, right? Like that.
That usually doesn't happen, though.
Yeah, but I mean, it happened, and that was great. Yeah. This goes back to that being able to do the agree to disagree and still be, friends, still be brothers, still be homies. Mm-hmm. That matters.
I think that's and that's a really really crucial, because there's a lot of messy, like, contracts may be in place, and then you know, it usually gets really messy when in business.
What do you mean you want to leave? You know what? You leave and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, it was mutual though. I think what it came down to was mutual. We had to sit down, and it was just came down to like, you know, maybe this isn't the route that we need to go. There's a different direction, and I was okay with that, right?
Yeah, that's what matters.
So
that's good. Yeah.
So.
Well, at least
Cheers,
you know
yeah.
at the end of it, you guys are still cool, and y'all's relationship isn't ruined or nothing. So that's all that matters.
Next time, hopefully, if we ever do another podcast or whatever, I completed the Guatemalan mead. He has 3 bottles for me. That has been sitting there for like a year and a half now.
Oh, did he finish them? Man, bring those suckers over, bub.
Yeah, those are good, dude.
Yeah.
Anything international honey wise? Oh my gosh, dude, it's good.
Well, I tried this new one that he had made the other day, and that was delicious.
Yeah?
I went
Which
over
one?
at the Woodlands market
yeah.
when he had it out, and I bought I think like two bottles. I think 2 or 3 bottles.
Mm-hmm.
One was for myself. Yeah, that was 3 bottles. One was for myself. The other one was for my cousin. I wanted to introduce him to it, and then I bought one for us to share when I went to my cousin's house. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna just introduce you real quick. This is what it is, and he liked it. Like he was like really happy with it. So he's
Which flavor was it? You remember?
well, it's a new one.
Orange creamsicle.
I forgot the name of what the bottle was, but it was one of its newest ones. That was literally like a month ago at most. Yeah, one of the newest ones. But it was good. I mean, I didn't expect anything different. However, it has hit a little bit more of the higher alcohol percentage.
Yeah.
which is not bad.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, we did a beer one. You guys remember that? The Chimera?
I remember that one.
Man, that one was good.
Was that the one with like the pumpkin flavor? No.
No. That the Chimera was I think it was Chimera. But we used
Was it the blueberry?
Belgium yeast.
Okay,
But
yeah.
it was beer, and we did CO2 on it, right? Man, that thing was good.
Yeah, that thing was really
Beer
really
mead.
good.
Like it was crazy the creations that we did. And I think that was probably the most joyous part of it all is he was a creative thinker, right? Let's go, dude. He was a creative thinker behind it all. But like when we were able to create the product and it tasting super good. I mean, we've done, I think, I don't know if I told you, we did pickled one. We did a pickled mead.
We did.
You had that
I
one?
tried that one.
Did you?
I
Okay.
did try that one because
Pickled-
I've been over with that.
Yeah. And then a watermelon mead. We did a bunch of stuff, man.
Did you ever think about trying to sell them? See how you could sell the meat at the Renaissance Festival, because y'all will make a killing over there.
So
But he would-
there's some information I can't disclose.
Can you do it off camera?
No.
Oh,
So
We'd have to talk maybe with Alec.
Yeah, there you go.
Alex
There you
about
go.
that. Yeah.
But there's some information I can't disclose. But I will say this: to get into the Ren Fair, there's nothing organized on that at all. So you can go in and
just sell yourself.
sell yourself to the committee, and they say, yeah, you go ahead, bring us 12, 100 boxes or whatever it is, right? And then when the day of the Ren Fair, they can call you and be like, hey, we're not, you can't sell your stuff here. So there was a huge risk when it came to that, right?
That sucks.
Those fuckers.
Yeah, dude, it was nuts. Yeah, but I mean, there's some other information, like I said, but that's kind of the end of that. But the Ren Fair, though, the guy that owned it, I heard he passed away.
Yeah,
He did, right?
Yeah, he died.
But
He was like 90-something years old.
Man, that dude owed all right, I'm gonna stop talking. And then anyways, but it's still going on. The Ren Fair is
yeah.
still going on. I wonder who's owning it now.
It has to keep going.
I think
Whoa,
some,
dude.
I think some company.
There's some stuff in there that legal stuff, whatever that I found out. Like,
Oh shit.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Anyways, yeah.
that,
yeah, no, I don't want you to disappear. So let's,
I
let's
don't
not.
think I will, but yeah.
Yeah,
It was
I don't
owned
think so
by
either.
one guy though.
Yeah, he
That's crazy.
has started it in like the 80s or something.
Grabbed a bunch of homeless dudes, and basically that's how it started.
He kept expanding and expanding, and then he he never had any kids or nothing, so he didn't have anybody to give the company to. There's a documentary about that on HBO,
Oh, really?
on the HBO app.
Okay.
I watched it. It's playing on the lines of it being real than storytelling, but most of it, it's real. You could tell the storytelling part of it, and you could tell the real part when I watched it. And it's interesting how it works behind the scenes. Like he ran it like an actual company.
Yeah.
Like he had HR, he had accounting, he had all of that.
Yeah.
Fuck HR.
He just loved his women, though.
Oh, he did.
He loved his women.
He sure, man. And in that documentary, he talks about how he wanted someone that was young and.
Oh, I know.
And I was like, whoo.
There's once you, it's so crazy. Once you get into that industry roofing. All right. I went, so I was working for Dish Network for I was like a subcontractor, right? Because I was doing low voltage for a little bit. And I went behind the Ren Fair, right? So they have like a whole community of people, right? But man, yeah, it's like Skid Row, man.
Oh, yeah.
On the Shit, yeah, dude.
They always talk about the after hours, like if you camp out there, there's orgies and partying.
Dude, it's bad.
Oh, sounds like fun.
Upside down.
That's right. Upside down palm tree type shit.
You take an upside down pineapple there, they're definitely gonna do something.
Yeah, I remember. I'll tell you this. I was driving by, and I saw a guy in a Speedo with a Chihuahua outside, just getting the rays of sun or whatever. And I was just like, man, where am I? I'm in the woods, but where am I?
Mm-hmm.
Where's
Well, I remember my dad
F.
saying that he made a wrong turn and his buddy made a wrong turn by the Renaissance, and he ended up turning into their neighborhood.
Village.
So he ended up turning into their village on the street.
Yeah.
And he said, man, where the hell are we? So when they turned around, he said, man, all these weird freaking people come out. And he was, dude, bro, they were weird. Like, I was scared. I was like, dude, we need to get out of here.
They will take your stuff. Yeah, it's bad. Anyways.
But I've always heard the stories of it, right? Like behind just like after hours, and like you can buy the pass to do the after hours thing, but like there's always gonna there's orgies and the camping and
that's
then
crazy.
RV and all that stuff. Like they freeballing it in there.
Yeah.
Like, and people, I mean, they take that to heart. Like they get so into that.
Yeah.
I love going, but it's like, bro, like when someone comes up to me in character, I'm like, I guess.
I just like to drink there.
Yeah,
that's what you go.
Yeah,
right,
it's like I
to
do
drink
too.
there.
Drink and eat, and I'm just, bro, come on.
Yeah.
You're probably an accountant somewhere. I was like, don't do this.
That's funny.
It's like you're probably some accountant or work in HR or something,
Yes,
bro.
dude.
Chill out.
Yes.
That sword doesn't even work. Why,
Wait,
bro,
which one?
Both of them.
Which one?
Why are you talking to me like that, bro? Just like when I go get a beer or something from them, they want to talk to you in that English, and you want to, like, one lady, I got a beer, and some lady was like, are you gonna pay in coin or magic? And I was like, I looked at her and I was like, I guess magic. And she kind of, and I took out my card, and she's like chuckled and she's like, thank you for paying along.
Oh my gosh.
So
Would have been like with the magic stick.
Yeah, those people really get into character. Yeah. We did the pub crawl right there. It's like finding the gauntlet or finding something, right? And if you say the wrong thing or whatever, you wear this ass hat, right? A donkey hat. And so the guy was like, tell us your fetish joke or something like that. I'm like, dude, I don't want to do this.
Your character.
I just want to drink and just try these different beers here.
That's what.
Wait, they wanted you to tell a joke?
Yeah, so in order for them to give you like an extra, I don't know what it was. It's something extra there or whatever. Or
it was, where was it at in the Renaissance?
It's like when you go in, like they have.
Like as soon as you go in?
Yeah. There's like a bunch of people there to do the pub crawl there. But finding the gauntlet, you get this little pin or whatever. But there's like eight different spots there. Yeah.
Because I know there's like a tavern in there, or like I guess like a bar in there, and like that sells beer that do stuff like that too. As much as I love going, I try to stay away from like doing stuff like that because I'm like, don't bother me, bro. It's like, I just want to drink.
He's the chill
Especially
guy.
Ruben. Ruben's not a talker and
It's
like
like,
this
don't.
and that.
Yeah, it's like I'm just here with my mom and my aunt. I just want to chill and eat and drink and walk around and see everything.
Yeah.
Don't come up to me and
Get your sword away from me, you. Let me grab your elf ears and throw them at your face.
Ruben.
What? I'm from the south side, cuz. Get away from me, cuz.
Away from me, cuh. Get this Glock, cuh.
No quema, cuz.
yeah, no quema, no quema.
No quema.
And so it's like I go to some of these. I go to some of these places, and I just don't talk to me like that.
Yeah.
Bro, just leave me alone. Let me get my beer and walk away.
So it's funny saying that because the guy that was like leading the whole thing or whatever, this dude was like super energetic and all this and that. And I'm like, hey man, so you get, I forget, like there's something that you get in order to get to the prize, right? Like you have to please these guys.
Whoa.
Pause.
Whoa.
Pause.
Pause. Put a pause on that.
Okay, pause. Please, as in a sense of okay, I need to chill out. So yes, so you have to do. Oh my god, I'm like.
Okay, just
anyways,
just tell it. Just say it.
So they, I told the guy that was leading, I was like, dude, I don't know any jokes. He goes, dude, don't worry about it. I'm an accountant, dude. I don't even.
Oh, that's why you tell you when he said that.
He's like, I'm an accountant, dude. Like, I don't just have fun with it. And I was like, oh, damn, dude. Like, I looked, I'm like, you're an introvert then. He goes, yeah, dude. I'm like, then what are you doing out here? He goes, man, I'm trying to just exploit that whole side of me. And I was like, okay, well, kudos to you.
He just wanted to, I guess, break that shell that he was.
And then you were like, awesome. Here's my joke. Your mom.
That's the joke.
That's the joke.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Should be like, here's the joke. You trying to come out here and be out of your shell.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Then
Now go home.
they'll be like, sir, that's not.
This guy knows some good dark humor, man.
All right, Bowser.
So I need to, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
No, this guy's, he's great, man. He's
yeah.
phenomenal. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's definitely got the dark humor, though. I can definitely see that coming out. I
Yeah.
can.
There's dark things going into you. And dark things come out.
This guy's Dexter, low key, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my favorite show right now.
Oh my
There you go.
goodness.
There you go.
See?
So you know.
Probably is, man.
Oh.
That's why he's got that sly mustache.
Great guy.
Greg. He's probably got some bodies hidden somewhere.
So just kind of just random, I wanted to ask you guys. So
No threesome.
going back to the roofing thing or whatever. Like I know you guys kind of touched a little bit about that or whatever. But do you guys have any like, questions for me? You guys want to interview me? Why I'm a good roofer? You guys want to?
Why are you a good roofer?
Yeah. Oh, why am I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll just start off with that.
Yeah. What makes
Actually,
you a great
yeah. There we
roofer?
go. There we go.
What makes you a great roofer for Roof Buds?
It's a great question.
Nah, suck your dick.
Whoa, Chris, what are you doing on the side, bro?
Roof buds, you know. I have another buddy of mine.
Buds.
too.
Nah, just kidding.
No, I don't know. No, it was kind of a rhetorical question. If you guys had any other questions for us, because it's been a whole year, since, and that's kind of like a surreal moment. It really is, dude. Like from what me and Memo had done to like what we've got today,
I'm
bro.
curious. Hold on, let me see. I talk amongst ourselves. I'm gonna find out to see how long it's been.
Oh, he's gonna check out from when we posted. That was probably like a week. So like the video probably got posted up like maybe a couple of days or a week after from when you guys joined in. So it's probably been a year. But I mean, what like is there something like specifically in your train of thought that's got you asking that question? Is there something you want to reveal about Roof Buds?
That's a good
Are
question.
you guys a cult? Do you guys believe in touching little boys' booty holes? Or
Whoa, hey, whoa. Cut
There's
that
too
out.
much bumba clot, dude.
Cut that out. What's wrong with you?
All right.
So
How long has it been? Actually, yeah.
I'm fixing to tell you. It's been exactly 11 months.
Almost a year.
So
What
next
the
month will be a year.
No, so in all seriousness, is there something big revealing about Roof Buds that you want to talk to us about?
We sold so the companies that sold over it's over $1 million worth in product. Right? Yeah.
Okay.
So you're sitting pretty.
Well, here's the thing though, right? I say that, but I mean that's just the sales, right? I mean we have to pay our guys insurance and a lot of other
Right.
things,
No,
right?
you don't need insurance. You're fine.
No, but I say that because it's like to your question, it's bro, like it's I quit a very comfortable job to pursue the business, right? 401k benefits, right?
Whatever your American looks for in
There
in
we
a
go,
job,
comfortability,
The
right?
comfortable,
But there was no like climbing up the ladder.
There was no pizzazz.
No, dude. And then they changed the whole. Oh my god, I got so much cheese me on that, but they changed the whole outlook on the business where if you have to have a bachelor's degree in engineering in some sort to work or whatever. But then they're like, well, no, we're going to go ahead and change that. As long as you have your bachelor's degree, you can become a base specialist, which was a building automated specialist engineer, right? You can become a base specialist and do it. But there were people that were getting hired as interior design, getting a bachelor degree in interior design. There were a few teachers that were working, and it's like there's nothing wrong with the degree, but you have to have some sort of like experience working with low voltage or high voltage stuff, I feel like, right? If I go to you, hey, man, I want to become a low voltage tech. Okay, well, what would you've done your whole life? Oh, I sat in behind a desk a whole 5 years. Oh, dude, you're not gonna.
Yeah, you're not good. I mean,
It's not going to work. You can develop a habit, but it's never going to work, right? And so when Memo approached me with the idea, I'm just like, I don't know, dude. And then next thing you know, now we're here. We're preferred contractors, dude. It's a huge, huge blessing, man. So, anyways, that's why I wanted to.
Okay.
yeah, throw it out there, man.
Wanted to gloat a little bit. It's fine.
You wanted to what?
Gloat a little bit.
Hey, that's fine, man. That's what this is for.
Yeah, you got to be proud. You got to
proud
be
of
happy
it.
with your success. We talked about that last time. That meter, right? You got to have a certain meter of humbleness. You know, the meter of humbleness and pride, and you keep it in the middle. But you seem very proud and happy with your success, yours and Memo's success. It seems to me, I have an understanding you haven't chalked it up all to yourself. You believe that there's a higher being, a power that kind of helped get you there.
Yeah.
And that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We're very happy for you, bud. You and Memo and y'all's success, man.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah, definitely. Cheers to that.
Thank you.
Cheers to Roof Buds.
You're
And
doing great work,
Yeah, cheers.
and congratulations on everything I've done.
we looking okay there, bud? I just want to make sure we're good with the time and all that. We're good.
How
or-
much-
Yeah, we just passed it, but we go a little bit over. It's all good.
Awesome. All right, man. Well,
Okay, Ruben, here's a question.
oh, now you are getting the hot
Cons-
seat, bud.
Conspiracy theories.
His buns are burning.
Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk.
Oh yeah, there's plenty on that.
What's your opinion on that?
Uh,
You are the guy I need to ask.
well, I mean, it's obviously it's horrible what happened to him, and but
Because
I think-
everything's coming out now.
Yeah.
Like we're kind of waiting.
I think
The guy did not go to DQ. I was watching Candace's.
What Candace Owens say
Candace.
about that?
No, let's not talk about the NBA now. But
kind of
Candace Parker. And as you know, I don't know if you are a big follower of her. No. But that was
I
like.
think I know who she is though.
Candace-
Man, she's just like him.
Yeah.
In a sense, they were good friends for a long time. Like, do your research on her. She's she's an amazing woman that just talks just like Charlie Kirk.
Candace Parker?
Yeah.
Okay, I got to look into that.
So, was that not the right name? What is it? Owens? Okay.
Yeah, it's
Why am I
Candace
getting
Owens. That's why I said, what does Candace Owens say
okay,
about
okay.
it? Because
Why-
I did
why are you
hear,
saying-
I did hear Candace Owens say a bit on a video where
Owens. Why am I
she
getting
took.
part- yeah.
She's like, well, Charlie Kirk took money from yada yada yada, and I was like, what the fuck is this about?
So, if you get a chance, like, listen to her stuff. Like, she's super amazing.
oh, she's super legit, bro.
Yeah.
She
she's
is super
just
legit.
like him.
That woman does not back off.
No.
Like if you think you're gonna go up there and because she's a woman, quote unquote own her, bro, you better. You're gonna get checked real quick.
Yeah, no, seriously. That lady, and then now that Charlie's gone, right? Like they were like best friends,
Yeah.
for a long time. And she came out with 2 YouTube segments, right, and talking about everything. I was listening to a little bit of it, but she's doing her own investigation.
Yeah.
And it's
Because she's not buying it, right?
yeah, because I didn't even realize there was a camera right behind Charlie when he passed away, but there's no footage on that. Why wasn't that live? There was one directly behind him.
So the only one that was filmed was the one when he got
When
killed.
he got
Right.
yeah.
We have all these conspiracies with the people on the side, with
Yeah,
people-
with the hat motion and all that.
I'm not buying that. Right. It's crazy because in order for somebody to make that shot, that's a skilled marksman.
Yes,
It's
sir.
a very skilled marksman. That's not just some.
Some rando that's
but
just
they're
not
painting-
happy.
But they're painting out to be a whole MAGA supporter, and kind of keep the fight going. So to speak.
But even though they found when they found his
Can't
bullets,
believe I
though,
said Parker.
when they found the guy's bullet casings, though, I mean, he scratched on there, take or fastest or whatever it was on there.
Isn't that kind of like crazy to like based on what's been going on and what he's been preaching, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't. It for me. It just doesn't. It doesn't sit. It doesn't sit right. But apparently, there's a lot of like I said, she's looking at different camera footages. But it's crazy that one behind Charlie was not working.
I'll say this much, to think that it was just a random thing and somebody who's bothered. Like you said, it's somebody who knows what they're doing. Because if I was upset at somebody who's speaking, like I'm gonna say to put myself in that position, right? You put me at the distance, the position, and everything to take that shot. I'm fucking missing, bro. I'm missing for sure. I can barely make the toilet when I'm pissing, bro. Like that's not.
So one ex-military was saying that you have to have good breathing movement. I mean, not movement, but good breathing.
You have to,
and you have to be precise.
Yeah, you have to calculate the wind, and you have to adjust for that to see. To hit them.
But I asked that question because you're the conspiracy guy.
I haven't really. I mean, I have some, but I haven't looked too much into it either.
Yeah,
you know
kind of waiting.
Yeah, just seeing what's going to happen. I know people were saying that the CIA might have got a professional hit to do it because Charlie was exposing too much, I guess. And I've heard a lot of other stuff too from it, but I haven't really done too much digging into it either myself.
I guess some TBD then.
I myself have not done digging, but I'm also like kind of like Ruben. I'm a conspiracy theorist, and I hated to think that at the moment of, such a what seemed like a very humble, down to earth person to go, but I couldn't help it, and I quickly was like, nah, I'm not buying this. I'm not buying this. I'm not buying how as soon as he's talking about the very same thing that takes him out is exactly what happens.
Yeah, it's like planned.
And then to think that it's just some rando guy or somebody. Apparently there has been little back and forth on how it's like, oh, apparently he's debated this guy in the past. Like this guy's been on campus. They've had a debate before, and to think it's just random, like nah, I don't buy it. It. Like I said, if you put me in that position to do it, I can't do it. Yeah. I can't do it.
It reminds me of the whole, I say BlackRock, right? When they shot Donald Trump.
Oh, yeah.
And Donald Trump, by coincidence, moved at the right time, right? That kid that shot that man was in the commercials years ago for BlackRock. I don't know if you guys saw that.
No, I didn't see
do your research on that. It's crazy. But, we're just this small little speck, compared to everything else. I mean, there's obviously a message that was supposed to be made, but yeah.
I'll say this much: if there's any people out there watching this who you wanna sit back and you wanna think, well, it can't be anything that's like governmental, like the government wouldn't have. I want you to think about 9/11. I want you to reflect on 9/11 100% and JFK. And really think, oh, could the government not have something to do with it? 100%.
Of course they did.
100%. I might disappear after this. That's great.
I was just gonna give my 2 cents on something.
Go ahead.
That really, really kind of disappointed me with Republicans and Democrats. Just Republican politicians, Democrat politicians, really a lot of people on Twitter, a lot of people on the news. Was it kind of almost feel, a man died. He was shot. He was killed. And it almost feels like both sides, both popular politicians, are just so excited for the shooter to hopefully benefit their agenda.
Oh no, 100%.
I saw lots of liberal politicians immediately say like, "Up, see, look, it's gun violence from a MAGA supporter." Even Donald Trump immediately tried to use it. I mean, a lot of Republican politicians immediately called him trans before we even know anything about him.
Yeah, right.
Just a lot, just everyone trying to force it into their agenda, and it's like someone got shot. That's the bottom line.
At the end of the day, a good man, a good religious man, was killed, and he shouldn't have. Whether if it was for a government reason or just someone just upset with them, at the end of the day, a good man had lost his life.
Well, that's what leads me to believe, though, that it wasn't it wasn't just a random act of somebody that was, bothered by his words, because immediately, anybody who doesn't have any agenda to it is like thinking how we're thinking. We're like, man, poor dude, man.
Well, I guess the point on that too. I want to make this point. He ended up passing away. Somebody great ended up passing away, right? And we still have people. There's a reason why people aren't stepping up to the plate like Charlie Kirk did, right? Because people don't want to be in the same position.
Yeah.
Right. But at the end of the day, like, in order for you to lead and actually be a leader, right, you kind of have to face those oppositions, knowing that you're going to step into an area that you may not be here anymore. But as long as you made that message and help somebody along the way, I think that just definitely speaks volume. But there's a lot of people that know the message and they just don't want to speak up and don't want to step up to the plate.
I can only think of two people, well, maybe three people that were speaking, their opinions and voice and stuff like that, like Charlie, which was Charlie Kirk. I don't know the dude's name, but that OnlyFans girl, Nala, something, that her dad's like a pastor of some sort. Her father, and then
I don't know.
I've never seen any of her videos either.
I don't even know who it is.
I've seen other podcasts where
You don't gotta defend yourself, Sal.
No, I really don't.
Well, we talked
no, if
about
I've
her
seen her, I would be honest about it. I've never seen this girl as far as what her subscriptions are. I've just seen her on podcasts, and apparently she's like some big OnlyFans type of chick. But her dad, now she's converted, or not converted. She's supposedly like gone back to her beliefs, and she's actually advocating for canceling OnlyFans.
Oh wow!
And all this good stuff, right? I think it's a tough pill to swallow though, when you've already done content on But anywho, her dad, that's a pastor, apparently, he goes out and he brings up a lot of good points too. And he's been out in public like Charlie Kirk at campuses, and the other one is that Louder Crowder guy. I don't know recently if he's still done stuff like that, but I've seen in the past how he would be out at campuses and he'd be like, change my mind. And, people would come up and debate him.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, I like that guy.
Yeah, he's pretty solid as well.
Yeah.
But other kind of debaters, like Charlie, like most of them do like indoor type stuff, like Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro is pretty solid as well, but a lot of his stuff, if anything, all his stuff is like indoors, where there's like security, there's cops, there's an eye on stuff. And I think what Charlie would do is, if you think about it, brave, bro, like to be out there in the masses.
You take that risk.
Like with all these people that possibly disagree with you, but he was like brave to be like that. To me, that's bravery.
Yeah.
I know too much of these shows and podcasts where they're like, oh, you're so brave for coming out and saying that you were born a guy and you think you're a girl. You're brave. No, that's the norm nowadays, bro. Yeah. Brave is the guy who's going against the fucking current.
Yeah.
And I think that's bravery, because he wasn't thinking, well, there's going to be people that are going to support me and back me up. He's like, no, I'm coming with the facts.
Yeah.
And
that's what he did.
You either agree or you don't agree.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's all there is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, again, there's just too many people that are like him. There are born leaders that are like him, but they know that if they do that, they're going to face the opposition. You mentioned everybody does it in an enclosed circle. But I think what this is going to do is be I guess a stepping ground, right, for people like, what, this guy, we don't want any unfinished business. Let's keep going. So I just hope and pray that there's more people that'll step up to the plate.
But to your question, I don't think it was random.
Yeah,
I don't think it was just something that just happened. I think it was planned. I think some out or some type of outside force or whatever had a plan, and this was the way that they wanted it to happen. And do we feed into it? Do we shy away? What do we do with it?
Yeah, there you go.
It's the question.
That is the question.
Yeah,
that is the question.
Take my sip here.
How that car be looking?
We're a little bit over still. About 14 minutes over.
Man, what a difference this
so,
is. Holy moly.
Hey, bud. Oh yeah, that does sound good.
Yeah, everything's all quiet when you take them off, huh?
Holy moly, dude. What a difference.
It's like you don't have hearing anymore. So.
Yeah.
What a difference, dude.
Yeah, you sound sexy over the microphone, bud.
Silly.
So, you good, Sal?
I'm good.
I think we're good. I think we've wrapped up. I think we've talked a lot about Roof Buds, their business, their triumphs, and how they're still moving forward. And we wish y'all the best. Also, wish the best to Mythical Buzz, Alex and Mythical Buzz. We hope that their business is prospering as well.
Hope to see you at the Renaissance one day.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, if it's done the right way, right?
Yeah.
And I would say we definitely had some really great conversations. I feel like I can speak for Ruben and myself. All things relevant. Loves having you here, bud. We love having you here.
Let's add more to those championship rings of you coming back.
Let's go, dude.
Let's
Put 5.
6 rings, Bob.
There you go.
let's get a streak going.
All right.
For sure.
But if y'all have anything to comment, such as the Charlie Kirk thing, comment on the page, and give us your opinion on it. And want to hear from y'all.
Just don't shoot me.
Well, you see what I mean.
The rhetoric, man. Goodness.
Okay, no, I'm gonna let you continue. I'm gonna let you go with that.
That's pretty much it. So
Gotcha.
just let us know, comment, like, share, subscribe, everything. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Chris, for joining us.
Absolutely.
And thank you, Alec, for being an awesome engineer. Sal, thank you as always.
Thank you, dude.
And
Thank you, everybody, for
Yeah, no
sure.
problem.
we'll see you on the next one.
All
Yep.
right.